it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Buckeyes will boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. The Huskies offense takes the field. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Throws to the wideout. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking for a crease. It's Coleman. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Williams looking for a man. It's on target and complete. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. From the gun, running back gets to give. Breaks into the open. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
So far, it's been a rough first drive for this defense, but I tell you what, guys, all can be forgotten if they can bow up and make a stand right here. You got a goal-to-go situation. You know they're going to try to be physical. The field's already shrunk. Get some momentum back right here. Get a big stand. At least hold them to 3.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. He wants it all. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He got it. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it. So you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal. You knock it through the uprights. You've got the lead. Everything right now looking good.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Ohio State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. With the catch, it's Smith. Oh, he's got some space. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
The Buckeyes will snap it on first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Smith. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Quarterback on the keeper. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Third down coming. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on 4th down. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll put him in play from the 27, first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. A strike downfield. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. New set of downs after the completion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got it behind the line. It's Green. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Williams will pass. He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it inside the 15. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. The Huskies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it in the end zone! Touchdown, Huskies!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Grab behind the line. It's Peoples. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line? And the Buckeyes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. To the air, it's Sayin. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Buckeyes will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. He's in open space downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. On the option. Oh, they knock it free. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. He pulled it and kept it on the option, but he couldn't keep it away from the defense.
I think the QB made the right decision not to pitch it. He needs to do a better job with ball security. The defense, they were able to get and swarm to him quickly and dislodge the football from his body.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Leaves it with the back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on 3rd down? Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Obviously, 3rd downs are so critical because you get an extra chance to wear that defense out. Great job by the offense. Great job by the quarterback completing the pass, getting the first down, moving the sticks, fresh set of down, continue to wear on this defense.
Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Quick completion on the out route. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. And the Buckeyes have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Smith. There he goes. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
The Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Makes the catch. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Ohio State. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Hand to the running back. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Williams looking for a man. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. He'll pull it on the read. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. To the air on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Working the big fella downfield and outside. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Boston. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. We'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Under fire. He's going to run it.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Green. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the 1st and goal. The Huskies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Beck's going for the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Huskies!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put together an 81-yard drive, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And now on second down for this offense. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Firing to the right, complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Spins away from the defense. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Throwing right. Got his man downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had his second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
On the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Quick strike complete. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So a drive there of 84 yards. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Williams will pass. Here's the pressure. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finding an escape route. Turning it on. How about This sophomore learning when to just do it himself. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down. On the ground, it's Coleman. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Just keep slinging it. Finds his man. It's Green. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Smashes it between the uprights. That brings them to within one.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wide receiver going in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Red pass, it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd down coming. Got a man in the middle. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. The give out of the gun. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To throw, it's Sayin. Fires to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He'll keep it himself. And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Quickly to the tight end. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Quick completion to the right. the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. They'll run it on 1st and goal. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. He's got him. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Huskies buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. They'll leave it with the lone back. Couldn't fight his way out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Running into the open space. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Sayin. The screen, he's got wheels. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, still a little ground covered, pick up the 1st. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. Defense trying to be physical in pass coverage took it a little too far, and the offense will pick up the 1st down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Tate. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Firing to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Seattle for an interesting first half than you? And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to our guys inside Husky Stadium.
Washington about to boot it deep to start things in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game that breaks into the open. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And the Buckeyes have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. And off from the shotgun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Fires to the wideout. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on 3rd down? Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The give on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Evans. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Complete on 3rd down. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. He'll do it himself. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Huskies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. On 1st and goal, let's see what Washington does. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Washington! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That drive covers 62 yards for the touchdown. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Back to pass, it's Sayin. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. And you've seen his athleticism, his speed, his bend, and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Finding open areas. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They booted away on 4th down. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They marched to the end zone the last time they had it. Do it again, and they'll be on top. That's caught. It's Green. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going for it all. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Huskies. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
When you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Quickly out for the tight end. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Offense working from the pistol. Gives it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. At the 35, he's loose. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Fires left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd down coming. Using the quick game. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! for the score. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. Offense gets set for second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. Fires to the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. With jet sweep pass. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Pulls it in, it's Evans. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Trying play action. Got a man, it's Boston. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Washington will snap it in the red zone. They're going back to the ground. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He'll pull it on the read. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Pocket breaking down. Snagged out of the air. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. And the Huskies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Washington.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And padding those stats, and all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll go to the ground. Fights off a defender. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, running back on the move. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Looking down the middle. He makes a catch. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he'll let it go to the left. And he makes a completion there, set up and in business at the 20. He is having a day. Already visited the end zone 3 times, and he might get back there again soon, David.
I mean, just crazy. He's getting open. They haven't had an answer for him. You think at some point you go, all right, he's not going to beat me anymore, but the defense continues to give up yards, and he is like, yes, please.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Touchdown, Ohio State! Great job by the back on the option.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They took it 71 yards down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Coleman. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Williams looking for a man. They're setting up the screen. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Evans. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. That last completion sets them up on second down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Green. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. As they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to pass. The sure hands, it's Boston. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Takes it from the gun on third down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he dropped the football. He had it right in the middle of the field and just ran before he finished the catch. It'll be fourth down. They kick it away on fourth down. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Motion from the back. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Just a short pass to the tight end. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then...
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
You know, when you go dime personnel package, you got extra DBs in the game, so it's harder to throw if you're the quarterback. There's just not as many windows. They've got more guys in coverage. You're expecting to at least have a little bit more time, but your offensive line, man, they just couldn't hold up.
The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another. There he goes! And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Lets it fly on the move. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. The play action fake. Finds the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Williams will pass. The quick out. Still running at the 40. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Well, we knew this quarterback could put up some monster numbers. He is putting on a clinic in this game. He now has over 400 yards passing.
Washington has a lot of things working. Set up with another first down. To the air on first down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. He's got it on the run. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. He's got an open man. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Donaldson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Turns it loose. Grabbed over the middle. It's Donaldson. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats.
And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It's the plays like that that are going to end up defining and deciding this game, right? It's tight. Tie game, fourth quarter. Someone is going to step up and make a game-changing play, and the defender did right there.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So, let's see if they...
Going downfield for the big play. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Huskies! And they've moved out front here in the fourth. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Now, last drive didn't take long, just 2 plays to get it in. And the score comes courtesy of the big play, covering 61 yards on the touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They're on the cusp of what would be an historic loss, falling as the #1 team in the country unless they can pull it together here in the final moments. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the ground with the back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Try to get it to the edge. Turning it on. He rumbles out to the 39-yard line before he's steered out of bounds.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Using his legs, it's Donaldson. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking downfield, it's Sayed. Pressure coming. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Wants to bring it back. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Wants to throw on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. At the 35, he's open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. The Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll take a deep shot here. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Boston. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Gonna look downfield again. Buys a little time. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Huskies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Release to the back. Grabbed in the middle. It's Donaldson. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Got his man. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. So now it's 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Smith. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Wants to throw on 3rd. Spits it out to the back. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Trying to do it on the ground. Runs through the tackle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Going for it all. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it and stopped the clock. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. for 6. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. I'm not sure anyone saw that coming. Not that this team couldn't lose, but the way they lost. And I think they've got some soul-searching to do now, guys.
I think they've got some soul-searching. I think a lot of fans, including myself, I don't know about you, David, scratching my head a little bit because normally I would tell you, well, the number 1 team loses, they're still in the college football playoff hunt, but after that loss, I'm questioning whether they can even win their own conference. They got smacked around today.
Yeah, and I think that's what matters. Like in the committee's eyes, we always see like a convincing loss like this, a beatdown. Like this is not a good thing on your resume. A lot of time it ends up being an anchor that will keep you out of that spot. Still a good team. Still a lot of time to do some great things in front of them. Today was a disappointing day.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another